Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Offense set on first down. Wide receiver shows motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wide out. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Plays like that, he's fitting in with the Aggie legends, Christian Kirk and Mike Evans.
And that's when you've seen them just high-flying, fun, tempo, making plays down the field. Having those go-to guys, those A&M offenses were always fun to watch.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And an empty backfield here on second and short. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Looking for a deep man. Pulls it in inside the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Aggie! And they score first. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Line gets set, first down. D showing blitz, they might be bluffing. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wide out. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers.
Listen, a lot of time, tips and deflections are because you got great eyes and vision on the quarterback. You see him release the football, you break on it, you tip that thing, and make sure the receiver can't get it.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking to pass. It's back. Fires to the big fella.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Takes a hit as he fired. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Taking it the other way. Just trucks through it. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return. They'll leave it with him. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the 1st quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you...
And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start.
Welcome, everyone. The ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this. The battle for the national championship and college football immortality. A moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a team from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes. taking on a team from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down here for this offense. On the run, it's Judkins. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Boy, a nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved and just get his hands on the football. Also, nice easy screen, gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice easy throw. And look at this, it ends up being a huge play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Linebackers making some adjustments now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
The Buckeyes are looking to keep this drive going. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's got some open field ahead. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, A&M.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense to sit back and take it easy, fellas.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Howard. Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known with 3 yards and a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardell Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. The guys up front line up. It's first down. Hands it off on the counter. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Reed. Heavy pressure, hit as he throws. And it's intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. He didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Oh, that one's picked off. Touchdown, Aggies. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Yeah, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Now they get set to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Dropping back, it's Howard. Looking to throw it deep. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking for some space. It's Judkins. Running with purpose. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Oh, and the football comes out. It's a turnover.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Trying to extend the play. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion makes it second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble. He's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And the Aggies come to the line in a hurry-up. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Always have to be careful on the sideline, not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Moss. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Grab behind the line. It's Allen. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He pulls in the catch. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
Caught in the backfield. It's Allen. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
They add the extra point and the lead now 21-zip. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wide out, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. To throw, it's Howard. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. He's picked for a third time tonight. Going the other way, can they stop him? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. He hands it off from the gun. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Watson. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. They attack the deep middle of this defense, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Trying to find room. It's Moss. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. The fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the 1st down and keep working clock.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. They'll try to run this one in. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
This defense is hanging tough, and they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And they're, look at them down there, they're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand, 3rd down, and you're able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
The short completion of the tight end.
But I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Close to the tight end. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense. Welcome, folks, to the 8th oldest stadium in the country, Vaught Hemingway, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. So folks have been shouting "Hotty Toddy" since the very early hours today. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into this snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, because we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Aggies will kick this deep to get us going. Bringing it out, it's Bentley. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incomplete.
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
And And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Hey, they hit this for the first down, and I kind of like the approach. Be aggressive. Show your players that you believe in them, especially early in the game like this. Take a chance, and here it works out for them.
Quarterback keeps the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
2-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Play action fake, looking to throw. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results were a big sack for this defense.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Back to pass. It's Dart. He's going to take off. Breaking through defenders. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on 3rd down and long. And they do a good job at taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on 4th down.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Rebels pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
2nd down after that previous play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. He decides to keep it here. And the ball to the ground. Looks like the defense has it.
Man, Chris, we could hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Look at this, taking a shot on the very first play. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
The powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? Inside the 40. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Grab behind the line. It's Allen. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll run it to the right side. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. That's caught. It's Allen. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, A&M. Now the all-important extra point. And it's 7-0 after the VAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Davis. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Rebels offense back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Bringing pressure. He's going to take off here. The pass is intercepted. He's breaking free at the 35. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Trying to find some room. It's Moss.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. What I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's the second down play. And he's got it again. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Extending the play now. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Oh, man, this is a tough play for this defense. They have the offense right where they want them on third down. They get the pressure, but they don't account for the quarterback and his ability to scramble and create. Picks up a first down to keep this drive alive.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to pass this time. Makes a quick grab. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. To throw, it's Reed. Looking for the wideout. Who makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
looking to throw it from the red zone. It's an out route, the catch made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Catch is made down the middle. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal. And the Aggies hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. And he will score. Touchdown, Aggies. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down.
Welcome to Kyle Field, home to the Texas A&M Aggies, a unique and special environment in college football. This crowd coming together to make up the 12th man, trying to make it very difficult for any opponent. But this contest is not a regular matchup, a battle of two top tens, two forces colliding. One team leaves here making a resounding statement. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. Kick goes out of bounds. How about this for a start? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Linebacker shifting around now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring it down.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
A gain makes it second and medium. Here comes a handoff. Eludes a tackle. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Green.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The shotgun running play call. In the clear at the 25. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
The Aggie is trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to